I find this fascinating. The idea in the first instance is EV availability to gig economy drivers on the platform. What did you make of it?
Yeah, I mean, look, Uber has so far done a great job of establishing a network outside the US, and obviously they don't have access to the China market. So these are the pockets where it has the #1 position. And, you know, moving to the EV side makes a ton of sense. So clearly, Tesla isn't partnering with them. I mean, we know Tesla wants to go to robotaxis through their own app. They're not looking to use one of these ride-sharing guys. And I think it makes sense for Uber to collaborate with all these OEMs, whether it's BYD or Kia or anyone else.
Or just real quick, collaborate, no financial terms between the two companies disclosed. I found the autonomous paragraph very important. You know, BYD's future autonomous capabilities on the Uber platform. You know about my reporting on robotaxi with Tesla. That seems like a response, right? This is acknowledging the market state of affairs.
It is, but I mean, look, all these companies are behind Tesla and Waymo when it comes to developing the software capabilities for autonomous driving. So I would still say Uber doesn't have the platform to have, you know, robotaxis, because all these companies just aren't there when it comes to the software development.
Mandeep, let's talk about Microsoft. I think we know the Microsoft story, right? Slower than hoped for growth on Azure cloud services in AI and CapEx. There was something Amy Hood said on the call that I just saw straight away that I don't see being discussed, which is a 15-year time horizon to monetize the CapEx. That's a bit of a clue of how long this is going to take to be real, right?
Yeah, and look, all these chips are changing. So with NVIDIA coming up with their latest architecture, they talked about shipping Blackwell. Imagine if you're a consumer of these AI services, you want access to the latest chips. And so that automatically drives a compression to, you know, your cloud workloads that are using the earlier version of the chip. So I think that's what we saw in the print. Like, you know, there was some sort of substitution going on in terms of CPU to more GPUs, and also the pricing compression from the latest version of the chips.
I don't know who badged out of Bloomberg's world headquarters first last night, me or you, but we got another long day today, and I think Meta probably the focus. What's the Bloomberg intelligence expectation for this quarter?
I mean, you want to see top-line growth in excess of 20%. And remember, the comps get tougher in the second half. So this is the last quarter.
Because they had such a great year last year.
Exactly, in the second half.
Yes.
And so clearly, you want to see ad pricing continue to trend higher. Pinterest wasn't very convincing last night in terms of that ad pricing. And given Meta has the most GPU allocation, they're the biggest deployers of generative AI.
That's the thing, just real quick. We know they're buying that volume of H100s. We know the CapEx commitment. So what is it they're going to have to do to tell the market, this is a success for us in AI?
And they don't have a cloud revenue that's $5 billion run rate coming from AI. So it has to reflect in that ad pricing and ad revenue. And you want to see that momentum, the 20% plus growth rate.